everybody. Welcome back to my channel, The CD Collector. My name is Brandon. If you're new here, this channel is about anything related to showing off parts of my 5,000 plus CD collection. If something you might be interested in checking out, consider subscribing to the channel. Briefly, the collection has anything ranging from blues to death metal and everything in between. So I listen to a wide variety of music. Been out of European dance kick for quite some time. Not showing off my personal collection at this point 'cause it's still kind of a mess, but it is making some major progress. So those videos will come out at some point down the road. Just not sure when. I record stuff well in advance, so you're not going to see this video until a couple months down the road at the time of the recording. However, I'm still showing off stuff I get from the mail. This is part of that series. This is CDs from the mail number 47. I'm going to be opening up 4 packages here. Probably all from eBay. Actually, there might be an Amazon one in here. And show you what I got, where I got it from, what I paid for it approximately, show you condition and everything. So let's go ahead and get started. I feel cardboard, so that's good. A little extra protection. I'm a reseller also. If you're not familiar with my other channel called Media Picker, link is down below. I'm also obviously a reseller, and I don't use cardboard on a lot of stuff unless it's expensive CDs. But I'll bubble wrap it and put it in a poly bubble mailer, protect it from water damage, possibly out. Okay, so this CD I got. Let me find out my other screen so I know what I paid for it. I'm not finding it yet. Found it. Okay. So I paid $12.75 out the door. Went off of only, and I rarely do this, when you use stock photos, only time I'll consider buying anything that has a stock photo on eBay regarding to media is if it's brand new. Otherwise, if it's used, I won't take a shot. However, I broke my rule on this one just because of the fact that I couldn't find another copy, at least from a US seller, because these are pretty much imports if they're European dance music. So took my chances. They said it's very good condition. I would agree. So didn't lose out there. I think this is released in Germany. No, printed in US. US release. Hard to find. Anyway, the group's called U96. The album's called Das Boot. And as you can see, it's out of print. As a lot of CDs are these days. But there's the. Trying to zoom in a little bit better on the back here. It's hard with the glare. It's probably the best angle you're going to get. And open up the inside. Booklet's got like a small crease, nothing major. There's your CD label. And then there's the booklet. And the CD's just got a few marks on the spots on the back. It's actually pretty spotless, so no pun intended. But glad to have it in the collection. Again, paid $12.75 out the door, which includes shipping, which these days shipping roughly $4.50, depending on if it's Ground Advantage or where you're located, or medium that's $4.63, so about $4.50 shipping. Next one. Not that the post office really pays attention to this, but fragile. Don't get me started with that. I've had one package that I packed very carefully and protected it, and still got trashed. Okay, I actually have multiple copies of this because it's actually one of my favorite Eurodance albums. There's different variations of it, obviously. As with any CD release or vinyl record release, there's catalog numbers on the side. It kind of tells you what release type they are or where they're from. And a lot of sourcing for that, where you can find out more information regarding what version you have, is by checking discogs.com, where there's thousands of cat numbers for releases, sometimes at least hundreds. This is Culture Beat's 3rd album, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Inside Out was a big hit, but this album is actually really good. There's a lot of songs on here that jump out at me. This is Inside Out. This is actually fairly rare, although the price has come down quite a bit over recent years. I mean, this thing used to go for $40-$50 a few years back. Now, if I can get it cheap enough, I'll add another copy to my collection. This one's made in Austria. I think I've got a UK version, a US version, uh, so on and so forth. Track listing. Actually, it's made in Germany. Take that back. The label says Austria. Songs that stand out in here: "Walk the Same Line," "Take Me Away," "Inside Out," "Crying in the Rain," "Do I Have You." Um, those are pretty much the big ones that came off this. The whole album is great, top to bottom. Overall condition was great. Is very good. We're gonna find out here in a second if that's actually true. Looks to be clean. I grade this in like new condition. There's not a scratch on the CD. So they undergrade it, which is very good because that's usually what I do with my listings. There's not a dent anywhere near the artworks, no creases, no nothing. This is actually like new condition, so very cool. They undergraded it. I got a really good deal based on the condition for that, so can't complain. This one from Obscure Sounds in New Jersey. This is also through eBay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is a single. Eurodance CDs are known for their singles and maxi singles. In fact, a lot of artists under the Eurodance genre didn't release albums at all. Like all they did was like release singles every so often, enough to probably compile an album, honestly, but never released albums. That's pretty common actually in the Eurodance. They just wanted to get a single out there and get the DJs playing it and stuff, and kind of take off with that at least, and hope that they can do an album. Sometimes that didn't happen, and I can't find this. I found it. This is actually a rare maxi single by a well-known Eurodance artist and a well-known song. The song was in Wayne's World. Was it Wayne's World? No, not Wayne's World. Take that back. The song was in Night at the Roxbury with Will Ferrell. Very well-known song. It is Haddaway's "What Is Love." Arguably, probably the most popular song of this genre. If you're unfamiliar with it, I'm sure you've probably heard it before. Definitely check it out. So this is a maxi single, which usually means there's like quite a few different tracks on here. Not as many on here as you would think. This is actually pretty hard to find also, which is why I paid up for it. I paid $15.54 out the door. There's only 4 tracks on here. There's a 7-inch mix, a Refreshmento Extra radio mix, 12-inch mix, and an Eat This mix. A little over 20 minutes in playtime for all 4 tracks. There's your CD label there. There's the inside. As you can see, there's dents there. It's very good condition overall. Yeah, just a couple prints on the very edges of the disc. Otherwise, it's clean. So again, glad to have that in the collection. Got one more. It's an Amazon package. There's 2 CDs in here, actually. Surprised I didn't have this yet. And then the other one I definitely wanted to pick up. I can't wait for the new album to come out. I'm not sure when it's going to be released, but this group called Starset. I like metal, rock, metalcore. I'm not quite sure what kind of realm they fall into. But this is Transmissions. Brand new sealed. I'm not going to open it yet until I inventory it. The big hit on here is My Demons. Very good song. I want to say I paid $13.99 for that. And then this one actually on sale for $8.99, which is why I picked it up. Surprised I actually didn't have it yet. But they're more or less a parody like hair metal band. If you've ever seen any of their shows live, they're hilarious. I have not yet. I've seen some videos and stuff from their shows, though. Very talented band. The vocalist has a amazing range, and also they do a ton of awesome like rock and metal covers. Guitarist Satchel is amazing also. This is a Steel Panther on the prowl. 13 tracks. This was a 2022 release. I think I have all their studio albums out to this point now with this one. It was on sale for like $8.99 recently, so it's actually a pretty good deal. But that's all I got. Five CDs here. A little rock and metal this time mixed in with the Eurodance, so that's a nice change of pace for you guys. But there, zoom in. There we go. That's what I got. Questions, comments, anything, feel free to put them in the chat. If you got anything out of this, consider subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Click the bell also for future notifications. And that's it. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, everybody.